Welcome back to Farm Rise. The first thing I want to do today is some landscaping. So what I'm thinking is we make, not really a road, but like a trail to our fields. Let's jump into the build menu here. I'm thinking that it'll be just simple. Nothing crazy. What do we got? Mud, mud, mud. Mud, 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 mud. I don't like how everything has the same names on this map. That's also mud. That's also mud. Gravel. Grass. Is it dry grass? Let's see what it looks like. Not quite dry enough grass. I'm assuming that these are all pretty much what they look like in the dealio. What do you look like? I'm not having fun with it. It does not spark joy. What does that look like? Does that look like mud, mud? Oh, come on, turn. Turn, thank you. That might not be bad. What about you? A little too dirty. A little too muddy. Let's go with this. All right. So, can we change the cursor shape? What button are you? That's... click. Oh, right click changes it. Interesting. Brush size M. So if we bring this up and around, let's go a little bigger. Yeah, there we go. I want to skim right along the edges of these. Trying to make a trail off that way. Let's bring that up that way like that. Make a nice wide entrance to our fields. Bring this right along the edge. Try not to get rid of any of the actual field. Widen that out a little bit. I'll bring this out here because we're going to be putting in a new field here at some point. Will that fit down between them? I think it will. See if we can do this without destroying our fields. Oh, she just barely fits. Now, what I'm hoping is that this is an appropriate size for our tractors to drive down. I think between the two fields was about the right size, so this should be about right. We'll drive a tractor down it and see. May have to widen it out. I'm not afraid of it being too wide. I'd rather it be a little wider than the tractor than narrower. Bring this up on this side. Cut this in next to this field. They don't have to be perfectly straight. They don't necessarily need like lines in the middle. I just want drive lanes, so we're not constantly driving through the grass. And then I guess we'll bring one right up here, and that'll inform us of where our next field should be. Bring it right up. We'll leave a little bit of grass if we can, since we have space on this side. Boop. And then when we put it in the field, it should be basically right next to that. Yeah, that's not bad. It looks a little better. It is a little muddy though, isn't it? Oh, it's got footprints in it. And deer prints. Right there. That's deer footprints right there. And some tire tracks. Yeah, that's all right. I mean, it's kind of muddy and gross looking, but that's fine because it potentially would be. Oh, I want to go over here. Let's just drive through it and see what it looks like. I wonder if it'll get the tractor extra muddy. Might put a little grass in that first spot. Oh yeah, see, that's plenty big enough for the tractor to go down. Nice, nice, nice. That's not bad. And then if we go up this way, and we back out like we would be normally coming this way. Look, now I've got a nice outline of where I could put grass in the middle. So let's go with like that dirty grass. I'll go somewhere like there. Oh, this is really light. Does not want to do what it's supposed to do. Come on. Maybe if I go with a square. Oh, that puts in a little better, but it's a little all over the place. That'll be alright, though. Just pop that in. Put a little grass on top of it. Oh, we'll go with that grass. Yeah, it's not the worst. And then you know what else we'll do? We got a little bit of money. Not a lot of money, but a little bit of money. So let's go ahead and plant a tree there, too. What kind of tree are we looking? Old American elm. Cherry. Ooh, a cherry tree would be nice. Now, if we hit F, is it? Change tree size. N and M. Oh, baby tree, middle tree. It's $200 regardless of the tree size. And I think I like that one. Put it this way, like the wind's blowing off the field. Been blowing it. Little plants. Let's go with bush. Yeah, we'll go with bush. I wish it was easier to judge how big these bushes were going to be when you use them. That's $25, so it should be small. Yeah, there we go. That'll be alright. Something like that. Maybe. We don't have any flowers or anything, right? No flowers to put at the bottom of it. Alright, that'll be fine. Yeah. There we go. That looks okay. I'm happy with that. Well, let me park this back up. And then I think we're going to go to bed for the night. Oh, don't hit the wall. There we go. That'll work. Alright, I think I'm going to go to bed for the night. And then... Oh, actually, no. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to do a contract real quick. Because now that we have a chainsaw... Let's do one of these deadwood contracts. That one's right near us-ish. I'm not really sure where that is. I think that one and that one are pretty close to each other. That one's way out in the middle of nowhere. Let's see. Between 8 and 12. Where is that? Yeah, so one's here, one's here, one's here-ish. And then the other ones, I don't really know where they are. That one, that... Oh, that one's actually on our way. Yeah. So if we did this one first, and then that one... Not you. Okay, hold on. If we did this one, and then this one, and then this one, they're all right in the same area. Actually, we could probably accept all three of them, right? And then just pop from one to the other. So let's do that, because they're all right near each other. So we got that one, and then that one, and then that one. And these will be easy to do, because all we got to do is cut down the trees. So let's hop in a trusty old pickup, and I'll drive over to that first one there, and I'll meet you over there. Alright, this is the area for the first one. And as you can see by the mini-map, the other one's right nearby too, the next one. And these are super easy, because all we have to do is cut down the trees. Like, we can take the tree and sell it, but you don't get very much money for it, because it's dead wood. So you get like a reduced price, I believe. It'd be good if we had our own lumber mill, because it's just free wood to stick in and process, and then what you get out is the regular price. But as far as just cutting them down, timber, it'll be super easy. So let me go around. I'll kind of speed through cutting down these trees, and then I'll meet you when it's time to turn in all the contracts. See you in just a couple minutes. It's not looking good. So I'm not thinking that this is because I accepted the 3. I think this one in particular might just be bugged. This particular job, because the other 2 worked fine. So, if that's the case, we have $4,800. What I'm going to do is cancel this contract. Okay. So we canceled that one. Collect 0. Okay, we still have 4,800. I wasn't sure if it was going to penalize us for not cutting down the trees. But it didn't. We have $4,800. It's better than the $1,000 or so we had when we got up this morning. Or when we started the episode anyway. So that's good. What I want to do now is I want to go back to the house, go to bed. And then we can plow and plant our next field and take care of the other 2 fields we have. See if there's anything they need. So, let me head back to the farm. I'll go to bed and I'll meet you in the morning. Good morning. It's a new day on the farm. And it's time to get to work. So, let's grab our subsoiler, hook it to the tractor, and we'll get a 3rd field going. Actually, you know what? First, we're going to need to weed. Let's weed. Let's do the weeding first. I think that's probably all our fields need, right? They need lime and other stuff, but I think they are fully fertilized. So let's get rid of lime for now. We're going to get rid of stones because we're not worrying about either of those. That one needs rolling, but we're not going to be able to do that till next time we plant. So we can get rid of that. They are fully fertilized and they have weeds. This one we can't do anything with, but we should be able to get some of these off, I'm hoping. Let's find out. Oh, speaking of, you know what? It does look like that worked. We did that experiment where we weeded after seeding up and down on this side, and it looks like it did keep anything from growing there. So now we know, after we plant, if we weed, that prohibits any weeds from growing at all. So that will be a good... Oop, lift it up. That's good to know going into the future, because if this field's like the other field, we'll only be able to get some of the weeds off of it. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get whatever I can for weeds off of this, and then we'll move on to the next field. See you in a minute. Let's see if that turned out any better than the other field. Potentially a little bit. I think that doing it after seeding is going to be the way with this weeder until we can afford a hoe, which I believe is much more expensive. Yeah, $36,000 for the hoe. Yeah, that'll be one of the things I'm looking to buy after our first harvest, because I'd like to weed once you can see weeds instead of just on the barren soil. And yeah, plus it's a much bigger implement than this, so it should be pretty quick comparatively. Oh, actually, we are going to be putting in a field, so we need this guy here. Hook up to the subsoiler, lift her up, drive it right over. everything's getting dirty, at some point we are going to need to get a power washer too, just to keep things looking nice out here on the farm. So, I'll go ahead, get this field tore up. We'll start about here, I guess. Set it to that. Drop her down. Make sure that's nice and in the ground. Yeah, alright. So I will go ahead and get this field put in, and then I'll see you after that. Even though we got that little bump out down here at this end of the field, I think it still turned out to be a pretty nice looking field. Not bad anyway. I'm not sure what we're planting. What's right after wheat in the cedar? Where am I going to put this? I guess I'll put it back over here on this side. That'll be fine. Put it over here. Let me turn it off so it doesn't tear up the yard. And we'll drop it. Yeah, there we go. Let's go grab this planter. Let's see what we're planting. I think we have enough seed and everything in it still to do at least this field. Yeah, plenty. Next is barley. So we're planting barley. Won't be bad. Yeah, see, this road's big enough for the implements to run down and everything, too. So that's good. Let me go ahead. I did notice, so I did update the map, and I noticed that it does show up on the map and the mini-map now with nothing selected. You can see the fields. We're just going to progressively get bigger with the fields as we go. But I want to steering assist. That's fine. Thrice around. Okay. So if we turn this on, Drop it down. Hit the steering assist. Let's just double check in a second that it's working. It looks like it is. We go ahead. We have growing barley plus 80% yield bonus. Nice. All right, so I will get this done, and then I think we're gonna try something a little goofy on the next step. So I'll see you for that. That took a big bite out of our fertilizer. We're down to 11% remaining in the machine. But that field is now planted. And so what I'm thinking, pretty sure we have, yeah, we have a front hitch on this tractor. And I don't know if we can run that roller backwards. What I'm thinking is we try... Oh, don't hit the wall. We try to put the roller on the front and the weeder on the back. And do both of those steps at once here. Let's go ahead. Let's just do a quick test with the roller. See if it'll actually work that way. With the way the tines are faced, it kind of looks like that's the way it's supposed to go anyway. But, just for giggles, let's just see. So if we put that down... Yes, I would say that's working. Okay, perfect. So, let me go grab that weeder. And then we can roll and weed all at once. And, yeah, and then that'll be that for that field, and it'll be growing. Because we get 50% fertilizer for having tilled the tall grass under, and then 50% from seeding. Everything's planted. It'll be rolled and weeded, and then yeah, the only thing it'll be missing is like lime and doing rocks, obviously. Now, yeah, it's fine. We'll just unfold the weeder. We're gonna do more weeding than we need to, but that's okay. We'll drop that one down, drop that one down, and we'll just go. Luckily, the weeder doesn't change the texture, so we'll still be able to see where we have and haven't rolled. I guess I'm just going to have to go up and down off the ends of the field to make sure we've weeded everything. I guess we could probably go around. I'll just have to make sure I overlap it. Yeah, I love it when a plan works out. And then we'll definitely know next month if the weeding trick is working, because if I do this properly, we should get no weeds at all on this field next month. But I'll go ahead and do this. And then, yeah, and then that'll be it for this field. Beautiful. That should be it for that field. Let's pull off the field here. And I want to take a look at it. See what we're at now. We're at 82%. So rolling gave us 2%. Mulching will give us another 2%. Lime should probably make up the rest of that. So when we do all this next time, after our next harvest, and we're able to afford the last couple of things that we need, the stone picker and the spreader that can do lime and stuff, it should see that increase to 100%. Plus, if we let the straw just get chopped onto the field, that should count now as being mulched. Give us the percentage for that. I'm going to drop both of these on this side, just because if we're going to use them together, we might as well leave them together. They can be friends. They were roommates. And then the last thing I want to do today is I want to get a shipment of fuel in, because we're getting low. We're at like a third of a tank. That's kind of low for my tastes. So let's back this over near this guy. Get out of it. And I think we need to buy fuel. Yes. We have $4,556. So 1,000 liters is 1,640. Let's go ahead and buy 1,000 liters. That should last us quite a while, I think, with just the equipment we have. Fill that back up. Boom. Nice. I'll go ahead while I'm thinking about it, and we're doing maintenance stuff. Let's do a quick repair on this. 627. There we go. and try to keep things repaired, just because it's better for all of your stuff. We definitely want to make sure we repair the harvester before we do the harvest next time, because it's got some wear on it, and that will affect the yield. And then every time we use it to harvest, we'll repair it afterward before we put it away. And if we ever get a power washer, we'll clean the equipment before we put it away for the season too. But yeah, this is all looking good. I like that we're growing something different on every field, and they're all slightly different sizes and shapes. But yes, yeah. I maybe should have... I don't think you can run the weeder backward, but not pulling the roller behind us has left all those ridges in the field. But that's okay. It is what it is. It's still a good field for us. But yeah, we're going to call that it for today. Thank you for hanging out. Got another field in the ground and some little roads built and did a couple tree jobs. And yeah, it was not bad. Not bad at all. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a wonderful day. Bye.